Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the first chapter of your history textbook, Sources of History. Okay. Before starting the chapter, let's do the first importance of history. Okay. Why the history is given in your curriculum. Okay. The structure of textbook designed by the objective of students should properly understood and feel interest or get inspired by the work done by their ancestor, event and the time of the period. That's why history are included in our as a subject. Okay, in our syllabus. So before starting the chapter, you have already studied the source of the history in ancient and medieval Indian history, right? Last 2 year में आपने एंशियंट हिस्ट्री पढ़ी है 6th स्टैंडर्ड में, 7th स्टैंडर्ड में आप लोगों ने मिडिवल इंडियन हिस्ट्री पढ़ी है. ओके, इन दिस ईयर वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द हिस्ट्री ऑफ योर प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा. सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा, फर्स्ट लुक द सोर्सेस ऑफ द हिस्ट्री. व्हाट आर द सोर्स ऑफ हिस्ट्री फॉर गिविंग द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ अवर प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा. ओके, this year we are going to study the sources of modern Indian history. Historical sources include material, written and oral sources. Similarly, sources based on modern technology such as audio, video and audiovisual, okay, which are included as a sources of history. The very first is your material sources. ठीक है, ऐसा मटेरियल जो हमको उस हिस्ट्री की इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा है इज कंसिडर्ड एज अ मटेरियल सोर्सेस ऑफ हिस्ट्री. ओके, तो उसमें बहुत सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स आते हैं, बिल्डिंग्स है, प्लेसेस है, मॉन्यूमेंट्स है, स्ट्रक्चर है, केव्स है, देन ऑल दिस आर इंक्लूडेड, कॉइन्स, कॉस्ट्यूम्स, देन योर ट्रेडिशंस जो है जो इस्तेमाल किए जाते हैं, ठीक है, वो सभी हमारे लिए क्या बन जाते हैं, मटेरियल सोर्स बन जाते हैं फॉर आवर राइटिंग द हिस्ट्री एज अ सोर्स ऑफ द हिस्ट्री. The very first we are going to observe the building and places. Okay, now building and places, the period of modern Indian history is believed as a period of European, especially the British rulers and governors of princely state. In this period, various buildings, bridges, roads, water supply system, fountains, etc. were built. And this building include the government offices, residence of officers, leaders and revolutionaries, palaces. Of among the monuments, many buildings are intact even today. Some are declared as a national monument, whereas some are converted into the museum. For example, Cellular Jail in Andaman. Okay, so those all are the places of buildings become the source of the history, and these monuments are preserved by our government. While visiting these sites, we get information about the contemporary history. जब उसको विजिट करते हैं हमें किसकी information? We get the history about the contemporary history, that is a modern history. Then architecture, nature of the monument, and also the economic condition of that particular period. Right? So, just as during the visit of Cellular Jail in Andaman, we get the information about the revolutionary work of the Savarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. By visiting the Mani Bhavan in Mumbai or Sevagram Ashram at Wardha, we get the information about the history of Gandhian era. So in that way, we get the information of the history when we visit such a building and such a places. Okay, for example is given in your textbook. Aga Khan Palace in Pune who give the information about us to the Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, now Aga Khan Palace is converted to the museum of your Pune. Next, statues and memorials. During the pre-independence and post-independence period, memorials of many personalities were erected in the form of statue. बहुत सारे statues pre-independence era में और post-independence era में prepare किए गए. ठीक है, वो statues, वो memorials हमको क्या provide करते हैं? Information provide करते हैं उस history के. Okay. Now, the various statues provide information about the contemporary rulers and the eminent personality. The display plaque on the statues gives the information about the full name of the concerned person, birth details, death details of that person whose statues are made. Okay, इसकी information को provide करते हैं. Now, just as the statues of Mahatma, Jyotirao Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there are memorials which are erected in the memory of various events which give the information about the concerned event period. People related to the event etc. are Hutatma Smarak at various places. Right. स्टैच्यूज और मेमोरीज हम क्या प्रोवाइड करते हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करते हैं हिस्ट्री, उस पीरियड ऑफ हिस्ट्री. जैसे कि कोई स्टैच्यूज बना है उस पर्सन का या उस लीडर का, वो क्या प्रोवाइड करता है हमको, उसकी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करता है. मेमोरियल्स बने हैं किसी के लिए, जैसे हुतात्मा पैलेस हम लोग देखते हैं बहुत सारी जगहों पर, वो क्या प्रोवाइड करता है, मेमोरीज ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लेस एज अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन. ओके, सो इन दैट वे ही प्रोवाइड द sources to our history. Now come to the next, return sources. Return sources, again print media. These all are available in the form of print media. ठीक है, जितना भी लिखा हुआ वर्क है उस फॉर्म में ये हमको रिटर्न सोर्सेस मिलता है. Now रिटर्न सोर्स कौन कौन हो सकते हैं, करस्पॉन्डेंस, देन फॉरेन अकाउंट्स, न्यूज़पेपर है, बायोग्राफीज है, बैंक अकाउंट है, बैंक बुक्स है, ऑटोबायोग्राफीज है, फैक्ट्री रिकॉर्ड्स है, पीरियोडिकल्स है. तो ये सब हमारे क्या बन जाते हैं, रिटर्न सोर्सेस ऑफ हिस्ट्री बन जाते हैं. तो सबसे पहले देखते हैं न्यूज़पेपर एंड पीरियोडिकल who provide the information about the pre-independence era to us. The information provided through the newspaper is contemporary event. जो इवेंट उस वक्त होते थे उस इवेंट की इंफॉर्मेशन हमको किससे मिलती है, we get the information through the newspaper. Okay. In a view that eminent people, editorial are also published, we get information about the political, social, economic and cultural happenings of that period. In the pre-independence period, newspapers like न्यानोदय है, उसके अलावा आपके दीनबंधु केसरी, who are the important newspaper, give the information about the contemporary events of that particular time of period. Okay. Now through the newspaper we can study the British policies regarding the India. ठीक है, न्यूज़पेपर से और क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है हमको कि वो ब्रिटिशर्स की पॉलिसीज क्या थी इंडियंस के लिए, वो भी हम लोग क्या करते हैं, स्टडी करते हैं न्यूज़पेपर के थ्रू. Okay. Now during the British period, newspaper were not only the source of political event but also they acted as the source of social reformation. The निभातमाला विष्णु शास्त्री चिपलूनकर शतपत्रे written by लोकहितवादी alias गोपाल हरि देशमुख in the weekly प्रभाकर comments the various social and cultural issues. ठीक है, जो न्यूज़पेपर और पीरियोडिकल सिर्फ कंटेम्पररी इवेंट बता देते हैं हमको, नहीं, they are not only provide the contemporary event but also providing the reformation का काम भी वो उस वक्त करते थे. Right, means they awaken the people against the British period. So in that way they play the very important role as a return sources now for us in modern history. Next है maps and drawing. Okay, before going to maps and drawing, let's take the example of one of the newspaper, Bahishkrut Bharat. Okay, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar and his newspaper who gave in January 1920, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar started the fortnightly Muknayak. But later, Dr. Ambedkar had to leave for higher studies to England and hence handed over this paper to his colleagues. April 1927, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar started newspaper Bahishkrut Bharat. ठीक है, बहिष्कृत भारत ये न्यूज़पेपर स्टार्ट किया था डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर in 1927 as he returned from the England. Okay, through the medium of Bahishkrut Bharat, he wrote the reformation about the common people and bringing unity among them. ठीक, अब इसके थ्रू क्या कर रहे थे, सभी तरह की यूनिटी को वो ला रहे थे, among the unity among the people, Indian peoples. Okay. Apart from this, he also started two more newspaper, Janata and Prabuddha Bharat. Okay, these two paper again started by the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Next, maps and drawing. Okay, this is about the newspaper and periodicals. Now, maps and drawing. Map is also regarded as an important source of the history. The changing nature of city or the particular location can be traced through the map. When the British आए इंडिया में, they made so many architectural facilities in the region where they settle. Okay, जहाँ पर वो सेटल होते थे वहां पर बहुत सारे आर्किटेक्चर वो फैसिलिटीज करते थे, बहुत सारा कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क करवाते थे, स्ट्रक्चर नया डेवलप करते थे। और इस सभी स्ट्रक्चर का डेवलपमेंट बिफोर द starting the structure and after the build of the structure, how we can trace it with the maps. The simple example आपको मिलेगा कैलिकट का। ओके, कैलिकट जहाँ पर बहुत सारा स्ट्रक्चर उन्होंने फॉर्म किया था। अगर एग्जाम्पल मुंबई, जिसको हम पहले बॉम्बे कहते थे, ठीक है, वहां पर उन्होंने बहुत सारा स्ट्रक्चर किया है। तो मैप से हमको मालूम पड़ता है कि हाउ वाज द मुंबई और बॉम्बे बिफोर द स्ट्रक्चर एंड आफ्टर द construction of the structures. It become the sources of history to us. Maps. Okay. Now, the Survey of India was an independent department established during the British period. Through the scientific methods of survey, they have created maps of India, various provinces of India, cities, and similarly, the plans designed the architect who prove the importance from the view of the study of architecture of building, as well as the phases of the development process, particular area. Okay, so in that way, maps and drawing provide the new source of the history to us. That is the written sources. Now come to the next, oral sources. Oral sources, name itself suggests what is the oral sources. Orally हम जितने भी बोलते हैं, ठीक है, वो हमारे लिखा बन जाता है, oral sources बन जाता है। जैसे कि नरेशन है, सॉन्ग्स है, टेल्स है, वो क्या है, हम सब मुंह से बोलते हैं। Orally we are sharing that narration. Orally that we are sharing as a source of history. So that's why oral sources become the again very important source for the history. What we can include in oral sources? The very first, inspirational songs that we all are heard also, right? Folk songs, povada, folk tales, narrations, interviews, rhythmic OVs, जिसको हम कहते हैं कविताएं, वो भी हो सकता है। Then jalsa, art group, fairs, कविता, कवि सम्मेलन जो होते हैं ना, they are also become the oral sources of our history. The very first we are going to see here inspirational song. The name itself says what is inspirational song? ऐसे songs जो inspiration provide करते हैं, ठीक है। During that period, the freedom of movement, various inspirational songs were composed. कौन सी पीरियड की बात कर रहे हैं हम? मॉडर्न पीरियड की बात कर रहे हैं। बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस, प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा, उस तक जो इंस्पिरेशनल सॉन्ग्स थे वो क्या बन जाते थे, हमारे ओरल सोर्स बन जाते थे हिस्ट्री। और वो क्या प्रोवाइड करते थे? इंस्पिरेशन प्रोवाइड करते थे, हु लेड द मूवमेंट अगेंस्ट द ब्रिटिशर्स। एट द प्रेजेंट ऑफ दीज सॉन्ग्स आर अवेलेबल, और हमको प्रेजेंटली सॉन्ग्स अवेलेबल है, और उसके थ्रू हम लोग ये क्या कर सकते हैं, एनालाइज कर सकते हैं कि हाउ आर द सिचुएशन दैट टाइम। ओके, दैट इज द प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा। ओके, नाउ वी कैन मेमोराइज this inspirational song by the freedom fighters. Through this inspiration song we can get the information about the condition of during that pre-independence era. Okay, next come to the next, povada. Povada again source of the getting the information about the historical event or the work of the person. povada जनरली कंपोज किए जाते थे महाराष्ट्र के, ठीक है। इसमें पर्टिकुलर पर्सन को लेकर एक पूरा थीम दिया था, उसकी पूरी जर्नी बताई जाती है कि वो पर्सन किस तरह से वर्क किया है उसने उस इवेंट के लिए, उस हाउ ही फाइट अगेंस्ट द ब्रिटिशर्स एंड हिज वर्क, जर्नी ऑफ हिज वर्क इज गिवन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ povada. Okay, the valor of revolutionary during the British rule. These povadas were used to create the motivation, spree, and the spirit among the people. Apart from the freedom movement, the povadas were composed based on the work of Satyashodhak Samaj. Satyashodhak Samaj, is a society established by the Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, okay, who composed the povadas for the inspiring the people against the Britishers. Okay, so in that way he again reformed the society. Now, okay, this is about the two oral sources that are given here, book inspirational songs and povada. Now come to the next, audiovisual sources. Audiovisual sources, name itself suggests audio means to hear, to hear, visual to vision, कोई चीज को देखना। ऐसे सोर्सेज जो हम सुन सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं, उसको हम कहेंगे ऑडियो विजुअल सोर्सेज। अब यहाँ पे आपके सभी तरह के आएंगे, वीडियोस भी आएंगे, ऑडियो भी आएंगे और ऑडियो विजुअल सोर्सेज भी आएंगे, ठीक है। अब मॉडर्न पीरियड में हम डेवलपमेंट देखें, टेक्नोलॉजी की हो रही थी। एज आफ्टर द getting the independence. Okay, modern technology has started evolving in India, and this bring the so much modernization in India. Okay, so again in the art of photography development, we observe in the art of photography recording films. Obviously, these photograph records films become the sources of history to us. Okay, the very first we'll see the photograph. The photographs again your visual source. क्या ये हमारे लिए visual source है हिस्ट्री का? Photographs is a visual source of modern Indian history with the discovery of art of photography. Photograph of various persons, events, objects, structure, places are where click. Through these photographs we get the information. सभी ने देखे वे photographs. अभी हमको पता नहीं है how was the situation, how the Dandi Yatra carried on by the Mahatma Gandhi. We just observe the click of that Dandi Yatra in the form of photograph, and this gives the whole information about the Dandi Yatra. Because in that way, photograph become the audiovisual sources. Next, recordings. Now, how the recordings become the sources of the history. Recordings किसकी recording होती थी? वे जो भी वो important speech कोई बड़े leader देते थे, उसकी recording की जाती थी, और वो recording become the sources of the history. For example, we can take the example of the personality like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who gave the inspirational speech on the occasion of the Indian independence 1947 को उन्होंने जो स्पीच दी थी वो रिकॉर्डिंग्स हमारे लिए आज भी अवेलेबल है, and it become the sources of the history to us now. Okay, in that way recordings become the source of the history. Films, last point है फिल्म्स. अब फिल्म सभी को पता है, अगेन कंसिडर किया था इसको हमको ऑडियो विजुअल सोर्सेज बोलकर. जो भी इवेंट्स हुए उसके ऊपर हम लोग अब क्या कर रहे हैं, फिल्म्स बना रहे हैं, राइट. बाय यूजिंग द न्यू टेक्निक्स we are recreating that event, we are trying to recreating the event, and we are making the film over it. Okay, so in that way films become the audio visual sources to us. Now films are considered as a unique discovery of modern technology. In 20th century there was a great development in the techniques of filmmaking. Dadasaheb Phalke in year 1913 laid the foundation of Indian film industry. Audiovisual recordings of Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement and such other historical incidents are available, and through these films the events could be seen in reality. Compared to the ancient and the medieval period, the source of the study of modern Indian history can be found abundance and variety. Archaeological sources of this period are to great extent found in better state. There are many written sources preserved in the archives, but while referring the written sources, the ideology and opinions of the author regarding the particular events needs to be examined. Okay, भाई जितने भी सोर्स आपको हिस्ट्री में मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री के मिलते हैं वो बहुत ज्यादा ऑथेंटिक है, वैरायटी में है, अबंडेंस है एज कंपेयर टू द मिडिवल हिस्ट्री एंड एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री. ओके, नाउ हियर वी फिनिश द चैप्टर. लेट्स टेक द रिवीजन ऑफ द सोर्स ऑफ द हिस्ट्री. भाई हमने इस चैप्टर में क्या पढ़ा है, सोर्स ऑफ हिस्ट्री पढ़ा है. व्हाट वी हैव स्टडीड, वी हैव स्टडीड द सोर्सेज ऑफ द हिस्ट्री. द वेरी फर्स्ट मटेरियल सोर्स ऑफ द हिस्ट्री, इन दैट वी हैव सीन द बिल्डिंग, places, statues and memorials, right, that we have seen in pre-independence and post-independence era. Both become the source of the modern history. Next time, written sources. Written sources means print media. Okay, newspaper, periodical, maps, drawing. Okay, these are become the written sources for our source of the history. Next, oral sources. Orally tells. Inspirational song, Povada, again this become the oral sources to us as a source of the history. Audio visual sources, audio, video or the audio visual sources, okay, which include photograph, recordings, films. Okay, this become the again the sources of the history. In next chapter we are going to be study the pre-independence era. Okay, here we finish the chapter. Hope you have understood. Thank you.